All right, let's go ahead and get started. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, good morning, everyone. It is September 8th. Welcome to the Shawnee County Board of County Commissioners. I'm Aaron Mays. I represent District 3. I'm currently serving as chairman. On my left is Commissioner Bill Rippon, representing District 1. And on my right is Commissioner Kevin Cook, representing District 2. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. Madam Clerk, first item, please.
First item is item 3, consent agenda.
We have 4 items on the consent agenda today. If there's no objections, I'll move for approval.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item 4, new business, A, County Clerk number 1, consider all voucher payments.
Okay, under general expenses, Meridian Roofing Solutions, $118,000 is for roof repairs at Stormont Vale Event Center. And also Torgerson Electric Company, $20,087.25 is for electrical repair at Oakland Villard Park due to storm damage. Under Information Technology, Imaging Office Systems, Inc., $41,750 is for annual maintenance for application extender imaging system. Total vouchers as of September 7th, 2022, $2,822,883.45. There's no questions or comments. I would move to approve the vouchers. Second.
Okay, we've got a motion by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item A2, consider correction orders.
I'll move approval of correction orders.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item B, County Councilor number 1, consider approval of Resolution 2022-71, authorizing the initiation of eminent domain proceedings for project number S171010.00, Southeast Barrington Road over tributary to Lynn Creek.
Good morning, Commissioners. James Crowell, Shawnee County Councilor. Adoption of this resolution would authorize my office to file eminent domain proceedings. Some people call them condemnation proceedings. I don't like to use that because it connotes that the property's dilapidated or in some sort of blighted area. No, eminent domain is just the process by which the government takes property for public purposes. In this case, the purpose is to build a new project involving new culverts over the tributary to Lynn Creek on Southeast Barrington Road. This is one of 3 sets of easements that we need to acquire. I have notified Mr. Horsch that this item would be on the agenda today, explained that I'm not ready to initiate these proceedings unless and until our negotiations would somehow fail. We're still in negotiations, and we want to get all of the right-of-way easements in place on this project before we would proceed with eminent domain on any of them. So adoption of this resolution simply authorizes my office to do so in the event we need to do so. And I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Questions?
No.
Okay, I'll move for approval then.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Next item, please.
Item C, Public Works number 1, acknowledge change order number 1, final to contract C35-2022 with King Construction Company, Inc., reflecting as bid versus as constructed quantities on a bridge replacement project, Southeast Laurel Road over Tecumseh Creek. This change order results in a construction cost decrease of $4,834.77 and a final savings of $77,711.11 from the approved project budget.
Good morning, Commissioners. Kurt Niehaus, Director of Public Works. Back on May 2nd, this project started, and it completed by the substantial completion date of August 26th. And with that, the project was successful. I've been over to the project. It looks great. I think it's a real improvement to the neighborhood. I hope the community likes the improvement. But now we have to take care of the paperwork portion of the project, and so I'm here before you with a final change order. This change order lowers the let cost of the project by $4,834 and some cents, and it lowers the approved project budget, total budget by almost $77,000. So with that, I look forward to any questions that you might have.
Any questions for Kurt?
Good to see this finally come to a close. I mean, this is almost a 1.5-year project from beginning to end, and I'm glad to see that it comes in and under budget, and that's always good to see the taxpayers' money being saved.
You bet.
It's good to see a change order where we get money back.
Yes.
I would move for approval.
Second.
Okay, we've got a motion by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kurt. Next item, please.
Item D, Audit Finance, number 1, consider approval of resolution number 2022-76, allocating 2023 special alcohol drug program funds.
Betty Griner, Director of Administrative Services. You have in front of you the resolution to allocate the Kansas alcohol tax that the county receives. The Topeka Shawnee County Alcohol Drug Abuse Advisory Council, they meet and they come up with their recommendations on how to allocate these funds. We have with us today Don Crowder, who is the chair of that grant review committee, to tell you a little bit about the process they go through.
Good morning, I appreciate your time. Don Crowder, I'm the chair of the Grant Review Committee. The Topeka Shawnee County Alcohol and Drug Abuse Advisory Council, we use a grant scoring process to evaluate the grant applicants. Once the scoring process goes through, we evaluate the applicants on a panel. And we evaluate the applicants, and then we send it on to the city-county administrators to review. We reviewed all those applicants and evaluated them according to our process, and all the grant applicants accepted our evaluations. No one was opposed to our process. You have the applicants there. All the applicants were legacy applicants. They're people that have applied and received grants for several years prior. The only addition was the Veterans Treatment Court, which is a new program from a legacy applicant. So the Drug Treatment Court has been part of the Third Judicial Court for many years. They've expanded and created a drug treatment court specifically for veterans. That's an expanded program. They just got a small carve out this year. They said that's going to be mostly for bus passes. So we were able to fund them a small portion there. All the rest of the funds go to programs that we know well, that we consider legacy programs that we've funded for many years. Any questions?
I don't have any.
No. Thank you.
Okay.
I have estimated that in 2023, we will receive approximately $50,000 in these funds. That amount is, that dollar amount or that estimate is given to that council. Then they allocate that out. They have allocated it out in dollars. Then I have taken those dollar amounts and converted those to percentages. That way, as the money comes in, we just pay out the total amount that we've received by percentage to these different entities. So I would ask for your approval for the allocation.
Okay, it looks like a
Fair system.
25% increase over last year's estimate, so hopefully it pans out that way.
Yes.
I'll move for approval.
Second.
A motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Thank you. Next item, please.
Item D2, consider approval to award the bid for auditing services to Forbes LLP and authorize the county councilor to negotiate a contract.
As you know, we went out for bid for our audit services. We had a committee of the treasurer, the county clerk, and the county counselor, and myself that reviewed those bids. And we are recommending that we award the bid to Forbes LLP. You probably have not heard of Forbes, but they were formerly BKD, which everyone has heard of. They merged with another company, Dixon Hughes Goodman, and when they merged with that other company, that other CPA firm, then they came out with the name of Forbes. So this would be for a 5-year contract with 2 possible 1-year extensions. They will do just all of our normal audit services. What I'm asking for is to award this and then also for us to negotiate a contract, or the county counselor's office to negotiate the contract. Nothing, we've been very pleased with our current auditors, RSM, but we have used them for 6 years, and the committee just feels like, fresh eyes, fresh auditors is a good thing after so many years. So.
I agree with that. Okay. I'll move for approval then.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Next item, please.
Item E, Department of Corrections, number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C-260-2022, a formalized agreement with BCI Mechanical, Inc. for the replacement of a boiler at the Adult Detention Center. The accepted bid of $46,996 is to be funded by ARP SLFRF funds approved by the Sparks Committee.
Good morning, Commissioners. Eve Kendall, Department of Corrections. This boiler has failed. It's no longer working. We were approved by you to negotiate a contract in April. Some things happened along the way, but we finally got it done. And so I'm here to request your approval. This boiler was put in 2011, so we have gotten our use out of it. It's one of a total of 8 boilers. The other ones you approved a contract for a week or so ago. So this is just the last one in the bunch, I guess. Stand for any questions you might have.
Questions?
I'll move for approval.
All right. I'll second. Motion's been made by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Mays. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Item 5, public comment.
I don't have anyone signed up today. Is there anyone from the public wishing to speak? Seeing none, next item, please.
Item 6, administrative communications.
Any administrative communications? Okay. Commissioner Rippon.
I have nothing to add.
All right. Commissioner Cook.
Looks like a great weekend. Huff and Puff is this weekend, so hopefully go out and enjoy the balloons. I know that Miss Beck likes watching the blues from the ground, not from the air.
You're right.
Yeah, yeah. I believe they're also having a big fundraiser at Discovery Center maybe Friday night, and then I think Saturday, Parks and Rec is at Old Prairie Town. They're having the Brews and Blues or something like that, I believe. So busy weekend, plenty to do. So get out and have fun and enjoy the weather. I think it's going to be nice. So that's all from me. Next item, please.
Item 7, executive session.
We do not have a need for executive session today, so we are adjourned.